the upset, winning the triple threat earlier tonight here in Florida over Charlotte Flair and Nia Jax.
So we had some major crosswords last week in the aftermath of that tag melee that we saw a few moments ago. Giulia and Kiana James talked a little smack to our tag champs Io and Rhea Ripley. Clearly very unhappy with each other. Now, you also mentioned not so long ago, Joe, that Giulia lost her opportunity to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. Of course, Giulia and Kiana James lost their tag opportunity against the tag champs a couple of weeks ago. So Giulia highly irate at the moment, and this, right from the off, has been a very, very aggressive version of Giulia, who is not backing down to the intimidating Rhea Ripley.
No, she's not at all. As Rhea with that strength and power, but Giulia's got her locked up here.
As we transition into that Grovit-type move there, trying to choke out Rhea Ripley, but Ripley simply too strong. Too much left in the tank. Very difficult to disable Rhea Ripley this early in a matchup.
And you mentioned what happened on February 6th when Rhea and Io scored the pinfall on Giulia in that tag team championship match. And then a week ago when Rhea was commenting that, oh, you must be mad about how Elimination Chamber qualifying went.
But once again, attempt to think of a tornado DDT there, but Ripley just holding on, refusing to go down, and now forcing this into a vertical suplex. We'll see if this one works out, and
oh, it does, as the delayed vertical suplex is delivered by Rhea. And just the one count. But you can see writhing in pain with her back is Giulia.
Yeah, I feel like suddenly Mami's woken up and is looking to finish this.
Looking for Riptide right away. Giulia able to escape it and then slam Ripley down.
A yank of the hair. Referee wasn't too impressed, but it's done the job. Warning sent the way of Giulia, but Giulia now with a firm upper hand.
Coming in hard to that corner.
Giulia really getting better as the weeks pass here on SmackDown, getting more and more comfortable in that ring.
Drop kicks her all the way to the other corner.
I mean, what a test this is against Rhea Ripley. It's a Rhea Ripley who's already qualified for the Elimination Chamber. Io Sky got her qualifier this Monday on Raw. Presumably taking it easy tonight, resting up ahead of that while Mami does the damage.
And Io Sky against Raquel Rodriguez and Kairi Sane to determine the final spot in the Women's Elimination Chamber. That comes your way on Raw.
Oh, this is just Mami finding those extra gears now. Oh! And that was one gear to Manny's shoulder first into the post. Nice movement there from Giulia, and Rhea Ripley's in big trouble here.
Boy, you could hear that impact echoing throughout Amaranth Bank Arena, and then the steel steps. So Giulia is in control against Rhea. Giulia, the United States champion, is in control here in this non-title match against Rhea Ripley. It's all the emotion of recent weeks that has boiled up in Giulia, and we have seen plenty of spirit and fight in her. She came up short in the Elimination Chamber qualifying, lost in the Tag Team Championship, and now taking it out on Rhea.
Went for that Arrivederci. Rhea Ripley just about getting a hand up and blocking it in the nick of time, and Ripley has been taken to task tonight by Giulia, but is still alive in this one and looking to turn things around.
Center of the ring, Giulia and Rhea Ripley, 8 days away from Elimination Chamber. Rhea Ripley will be in it on the women's side. Giulia's tag team partner, Kiana James, that's one of the big stories of the night. She pulled the upset to punch her ticket to Elimination Chamber. And now Mami. Here comes Rhea.
For the first time in this match, Ripley looking to build some momentum after riding out a major storm from Giulia. And boy, have things suddenly turned around here.
Have they ever?
That is the permanent threat that Rhea Ripley holds. Even when she looks beaten, there's still this lurking in the tank.
The explosive offense from Ripley, and it is met by Giulia.
Yeah, there's absolutely no let-up from Giulia tonight. It's like a woman possessed in that ring.
She's looking to lock her up in that underhook butterfly position. But Rhea fighting back from that second rope and turn things around, and now she has Giulia in a spot.
Completely unprotected.
Oh! And Ripley with such ease and returns the favor.
Face plant right off the shoulder. And Rhea Ripley looks almost furious with herself for allowing Giulia to dominate so much of this match. And this could be it now.
Oh, she's going for Riptide, Wade. Rhea wants to end it right here as Giulia fights back with a series of elbows.
Well, Giulia's done her homework, knows how devastating that move is. Needs something in reply, and that'll do it.
That's exactly what she looks to get here.
Oh,
and a Riva Dirty knee. A Riva Dirty knee. And Rhea survives it.
But straight back on the attack is Giulia again. Absolutely no let-up.
Could be a Northern Lights bomb right here, but instead, the headbutt from Rhea Ripley. And quickly into position for a roll. Nia Jax has arrived.
As has Lash Legend.
Remember what's going down next week in Louisville.
The irresistible forces sending a major message now to 50% of the women's tag champs. Rhea Ripley, who is getting mugged in the ring, and backup is on his way.
Here comes Io Sky, the other half of the tag team champions.
Nicely navigating her way around Nia Jax. It's only half the puzzle here.
The genius of the Sky.
The Shote uppercuts on Lash Legend. What a mismatch those two are.
Rhea clears the ring of Lash Legend. But their arrival put an end to a feisty match. They will meet with the tag team championships on the line next week in Louisville.